Hello, and welcome to vlog 109 of the journey back to ultra running, the journey back to health, and the journey to my first solo Hyrox zone. Well, just been back, just thought I'd better come inside. It's a bit windy outside, but just been out for a threshold run. So it was 5 intervals of 1K repeats, mile warm up, mile cool down, and 5 intervals. And the idea was to run at threshold on those intervals, and it was hard. It was a tough session. It's a session that I haven't done too often, despite running for sort of getting on 15, nearly plus years now. But 1K repeats, very specific to Hyrox in terms of the 1K, just 3 short of the full amount. But when you think about threshold running and zone 2 running and that sort of area of heart rate, and you think about Hyrox as a sport, if you use logical thinking, when you come out of some of those stations and you've got to run a kilometre, there's a chance that you're going to have an elevated heart rate. And then there's the anxiety, the adrenaline, everything on top of that. So for you to be able to run at threshold for 1K over and over and over, it would make sense to train like that. Talk about specificity. You know, people love to be a muppet and just put themselves in the muppet zone all the time. No goal, no real goal. And when I say no real goal, I don't mean these red runners. I'm a red runner. I don't mean these people that go out and do zone 2 because that's pretty safe, or zone 1. That's pretty safe in terms of injury. But I mean the muppets in zone 3 every single time they go out running. And what's the aim? What's the point? And when you're doing Hyrox training, it's really important that you are thinking about specificity. How do you complete the test? Train for the test. You know, so much of the education system, this is a massive tangent, when I was at school, was about training to pass the test. For Hyrox, that saying's never been truer. Train specific. If you can train specific, why would you train any other way? If you can do zone 2 using specific movements for Hyrox, why would you do it any other way? And that today is what I was doing on my run, that specificity around the 1K runs, running at threshold, training the body, training the system. Make it relevant. But I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to carry on to do that. I'm going to dare to dream, do what makes me happy, make it happen, and do what probably makes me happy. Absolutely love it. Boom.